All right. Cool. Hang on, everybody. I got you. I'm just gonna plug something in here. This little. There we go. My tablet's important. Has my schedule. Has everything on it, damn it. Not really. The phone does too. That piece of shit. Stay there. The phone has a lot of, what do you call it? I don't know. Has a lot of things. The phone's weird. Yeah. So, we got opinions, everybody. Right? Just like assholes. I told you we were going to have beer chat. Y'all like the shirt? Hey? I like this shirt. It's nice, it's light, and most of all, blue and white. Toronto Maple Leaf colors right there. Yeah. Representing the country, everybody. Yep. Can't get any more Canadian than that. Well, you could, I guess. Maybe. But look how much I love my country. Look at pretty much everything I own says Canada, Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm a huge hardcore Toronto Maple Leafs. I collect everything Toronto Maple Leafs, and then, well, I go to church. And look at that, I got a blue rosary. Who would have thought? Favorite color. Yep. Now, what I want to discuss today is the immigration, what's going on. It's disgusting. I can't. Let's take a look at this beautiful setup, by the way. Alright? Look at that. Doesn't get more Canadian than that. Right? Kyle! Welcome back to the channel. So, I want to say something. Whether it be racist or not, how they're going to take it, that's fine. But I'll tell you something right now. When you're shitting and pissing on our beaches and in our trash cans, and you're Indian and you're Sikh people, you know, the ones that wear the turban twisters on your head, I call them turban twisters. Right? It's like a pull start. I know that's racist. I'm going straight to hell. No, I'm not. Can't go to hell. Yeah. I'm blocked. Yeah. Tried going to hell one time, and I got stopped by security, and they said, according to our records, there's a restraining order. You're not allowed to be anywhere near here. I was like, okay, see you later. Bye. I mean, at what point do we say enough is enough? These Indian people who are coming into our country are just gross and disgusting. They are. They have no morals or values. It has to be said. I'm the elephant in the room. I'm going to burst it open and I'm going to spell it out for everybody. Yep, let's hang me in the street. Yep, let's charge me for terrorism charges or racism or whatever the fuck you want. But I'm not allowed, as a white person, I'm not, as a Canadian, I'm not allowed to speak my mind about everybody else. But yet, foreign immigrants can spit out racial slurs, especially people like Jyoti Gondak, the mayor of Calgary. Jyoti Gondak, you are a racist piece of shit. And former mayor Naheed Nenshi, or whatever the fuck you want to call that fat sack of shit, that Indian gay fat sack of shit is the biggest fucking loser on the planet. He sucks Jagmeet's dick for bus fare and still walks home. What's going on, Daniel? Jagmeet Singh, you literally do. You fucking come to Calgary. When you come to Calgary, Jagmeet Singh, you turn around and you suck Mayor Nench, former Mayor Nenshi's balls, and you go balls deep right in your throat. You suck it for bus fare, bro, and you still walk home. You're a fucking disgrace. You Indian people are a disgrace. I can say it as a white person because this is my fucking country. I'm allowed to stand up for fucking white people. I'm allowed to stand up for my rights and values and the Constitution. I know the Constitution. I know damn well that mass immigration, I don't have to put up with that shit. I don't have to put up with a bunch of brown motherfuckers turning around and telling me what to do in my country. I don't have to put up with a bunch of foreign fucking people pushing me out of my fucking job because they want to hire their own people. It's time for us to stand back. It's time for us to stand up as Canadians all across the board and say enough is enough. We're done with this shit. You see an East Indian person, they disrespect you, disrespect them right on the spot. Tell them they're a piece of shit and tell them to go back to their own fucking country. If you don't like Canada, if you don't like our culture, pack your shit and get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my country. Get the fuck out of here. You don't belong here. You don't fucking belong here. You're a piece of shit. You're dog shit to me. Most East Indian people, dog shit. Pure dog shit. Too many East Indian people, landlords push out white people, then they claim racism. Too many East Indian people turning around and getting into management positions, firing white people, hiring only Indian people. Yeah, that shit needs to stop. We need to take back our own country. We need to go right into these Indian establishments, into these Indian businesses now that are being run completely by Indian, and we just need to storm them as white people. Just storm the fucking place, man. Surround the fucking place and tell them, get the fuck out of here. Go back to your own country. Why are you here? Why are you here? Mass immigration. Right? You don't respect Canadian values, you don't speak English, and you want to change our culture. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. All right? I don't care. I'll go to fucking full-out civil war if we have to. I'll be the leader of civil war. I will. We will take back the country. If we are on the verge of civil war, everybody. Mark my fucking words. You see this? I love our country. I love my country. My country means the world to me. Okay? So when you come into my country as a foreign immigrant and you fucking disrespect my fucking country and you try to tell me that I gotta change my fucking cultural ways, go fuck your face. Go fuck your face. Try tell me to change my culture. Here. You want to carry daggers? You want to carry daggers on your side? Try to tell me to change my fucking culture and I'll show you, I'll fucking show you up and we'll see how fast you can swing a blade. Okay? You little Sikh bastards, you want to carry fucking daggers on you at all times? Guess what? I'm strapped, cocked, locked, and ready to rock every time I leave the fucking house. So the first one of you motherfuckers that try shit with me, I'll slice and dice your ass right in the fucking street. Whether it be daytime or nighttime. You come at me, I'll come at you twice as hard, twice as fast. You won't be able to dial 911 to save your life, and I won't dial 911 to save your life either. I'll slice and dice your ass and leave you in the street. That's a fact. Us Canadians and Americans and UK, We're at our breaking point with you fucking immigrants. We don't trust you fucking motherfuckers. And for that, our government has failed us. We have to arm ourselves to protect ourselves because the fucking government is too fucking lazy, too useless, and too incompetent to do their fucking job. They are fucking useless. Fucking Justin Trudeau's office, the liberals, they're fucking useless. Bunch of fucking clowns. All of them. Nothing but fucking clowns. No common sense in their fucking head. Do they keep our streets safe? No. We have to arm ourselves and we have to keep ourselves safe. You question, when the police ask you, why are you arming yourself? You ask them the same fucking question. Why do you have a gun? Why do you have a taser? Is that not to protect yourself? Is that not to prevent violence? Right? We need to prevent violence because lawlessness is everywhere. It's all over the fucking place. It's all over the United States. It's all over the United Kingdom. I'm seeing on the news, right? Social media. Yeah, I do watch the news. Yeah. I want to know what kind of lies they're spitting to the world. So I can basically, I know how to roast and toast them. CNN, Fox News, Global News, CTV, CBC, the list goes on. All losers, all liars, all corrupt people, all fucking people who are traitors to the country. You work for a major news media outlet and you're spitting bullshit to people, you're a fucking traitor to the country. You don't belong here. Nope. Sooner or later, we're gonna restore law and order. We're gonna take things back to the old fucking days. When Donald Trump gets in power, man, the world's gonna fucking change. You guys mark my fucking words. You guys are gonna see a change. Big time. You're gonna see a massive change. We won't put up with the gay woke shit no more. Nothing. Patriotic Helldiver. Welcome back to the channel, sir. Great to see you back. Yeah. Patriotic Helldiver, if most of you don't know, he is one of my fans from over in the UK. And he shares my side of things and showing patriotic. Patriotic Helldiver is a patriotic person for his country. That's what this country, Europe, okay, you know it, and the United States, you know it too. There's too many of you that are scared to rep the flag. You're scared to rep the flag? Really? Look at that. Look at that there. Okay? I even got a Canada sweater there. One of my winter Canada hoodies. And another one here on the back of my chair. Yep. Because, and it gets even better. Look at this. Look at that right there. That's my comforter. And my other comforter, my other blanket, my backup blanket, Toronto Blue Jays. Right? You got your flag up above your bed. I did have it above the bed. You guys remember that, right? When we were doing earlier live streams, a few weeks. What? No, was it a few weeks back now? No, not a few weeks. Maybe about a week and a half or 2 weeks. I had my flag up there, and I had Toronto Maple Leafs one. I kind of had it cornered off in the other part of my bedroom there. Yeah, and it just it didn't look right. Yeah, it was just kind of a setup that I had thrown together, and I really didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just put it all together, and And then I started analyzing things, and I'm like, maybe I could put up a little bit of a better setup in the background. At least do something. Make it a change. Because I was always sitting on the bed. I didn't get to sit in the chair. Oh, nice. Hockey Kid's in the channel. Welcome back, Hockey Kid. How you doing, dude? Great to see you back, brother. Yep. Hockey season's right around the corner, everybody. Holy crap, I'm so excited. Yep. So, what are we at now? August 2nd. I got 26 more days till my birthday. And after my birthday, it's like the countdown to hockey. Yeah, the month of September gets intense for me because I like watching preseason hockey as well. So I get involved in watching that. But this is the last stretch. This is like torture to me because preseason doesn't usually happen until like 2 weeks into September. So I still basically got another 6 weeks to go. Wait. My family is watching the Olympics right now, so I gotta stay upstairs because of what they are done. Yeah, Helldiver, I can't watch the Olympics. Nope. I refuse. And let me just say this for the record, okay? To all our Canadian athletes over there, I wish you all safe and blessed Olympics. I do. And I hope you come home safely. And I don't wish any bad things on you guys and girls. Just know I do support you, but the thing is I'm not watching the Olympics. I can't do it. No. Look at the opening ceremony. Look at what they did. Look at what they did. You can't fix that shit. No. No, that's unforgivable. Jesus Christ himself is looking down on those people and going, you better find me quick. You better find me quick times. Or I'm sending your ass to hell. Right? He's already on his cell phone texting. He doesn't even have to call Satan. He's texting Satan. He's like, listen, I got 12 individual motherfuckers right here. Can you accommodate these? Oh yeah, I can. He sends text message right back and he goes, I'm building them a condo in hell as we speak. Those of you who are in touch with Jesus and the Lord, you'll know what I'm talking about, right? You will know what I'm talking about. Because France cannot undo that. No. The Prime Minister of France, what the hell is that person? Trans? Bisexual? I don't know what the fuck to call that person. Can't call him a human being. But isn't it kind of scary? The rest of the world's not really talking about it, but after they mocked the Last Supper, Paris got put into darkness. Okay, so if you guys think that's just well, that could have been a power outage or a lack of power, okay? But then you look back, there was a gay church in Nashville, okay? And this church promoted gayness and said that God doesn't exist, etc., etc. I'm not going to go into full details, all right? Almost 3 a.m. in the morning, and this is going back almost 2 years ago, almost 3 a.m. in the morning, A lightning strike from the sky. It was captured on webcam from residents' homes. It was captured on webcam. Lightning strikes from the sky, hit that church, and burned it to the fucking ground. That's God delivering a message. God gave a second message, especially to France. If a lot of you from France aren't familiar with the Bible states, and I don't know exactly where it states it, but I know the Bible states this one. Those of you who mock me and who will not accept me as your Lord and Savior, I will make sure you perish into darkness. You will perish into darkness, and you'll be dragged right into hell. Bye-bye. You can go see Lucifer. Lucifer was the outcast of the family. Now he runs hell. He's terrified that I might come down there. I'm an archangel, and he don't want me anywhere. I can't even get within 100 feet within the gates of hell. No, sorry. I think sorry. I stand corrected. It's not 100 feet, it's 1,000 feet. I'm not allowed within 1,000 feet of the gates of hell. What's the worst they're gonna do? Arrest me? Like, Satan can't really do shit, but actually God, kind of polices me and doesn't allow me to go down to hell. Because Lucifer did get on the phone and said, I'm terrified of Bam. Bam's gonna take over hell. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'll show you how it's done. Exactly. Patriotic Helldiver has a very valid point. If Paris mocks the Last Supper and then right after that, all of a sudden it gets shut down in darkness. That's not a fucking coincidence, people. There wasn't a lightning storm. There was no weather event that happened. Nope. Nothing. Just an automatic power failure. Boom! Just like that. Yep. See, the Lord might not come back at you right off the bat. Like, no. He's going to think about it. Because I think it was 24 hours, within 24 hours of them mocking the Last Supper, poof, darkness. Out went the lights. Because I can guarantee you, God was extremely angry when you turn around and mock the Last Supper. So angry that he had to take almost 24 hours to think about how he was going to punish you. And he even gave you a light punishment for that shit. And you should take that as a polite warning. Alright? And the church stayed lit. Helldiver's right. And now, you have a chance. All of you in France. Make your peace with God. Accept Jesus into your heart and ask for forgiveness now before he floods your ass. You guys he just gave you a very clear warning. You keep on the path that you're on in France. You keep on supporting the gay stuff, and you keep on supporting Satanism, and you keep chanting terrorism. God will turn around and shut everything down. He will shut the lights off, and then he'll flood your ass. Mark my words. Don't shoot the messenger, but that's the message. I deliver messages from God. You all know that. I speak power from the Holy Spirit because I have the Holy Spirit in my heart and in my life every single day. You know why? Because I asked the Holy Spirit and I asked Jesus to be in my heart every single day. That's part of my morning prayers. As soon as I wake up, that's the first thing I think about. The first thing. Thank you, Lord, I'm awake. Thank you. Thank you so much. right? Thank you for all my blessings. Then I go into my prayer. You know, my two parents who abandoned me and abused me as a child, I still pray for them on a daily basis. I pray that God keeps them safe and that they would be blessed as well. Even though they abandoned me, even though they completely wrote me off because I refused to get vaccinated, right? I mean, I know that whole that first 2 years of everything tore everybody apart, tore a lot of families apart, especially mine. Excuse me. I happen to be the black sheep of the family. Yeah. I'm the non-vaccinated one. Yeah. Retired truck driver and didn't wear a mask, won't wear a mask, still refused to get vaccinated. Lost everything, but I built it back up. Yeah. I can okay, so Helldiver, with that being said, I can forgive. I'm just not gonna forget. Okay? Because they my whole family put me in a tough spot. I really figured out who my family was and what they believed in. My brother, for instance, I don't. Sorry to call you out, dude, but I mean, you said what you said. You said to me, you need to get vaccinated, man. You need to get vaccinated or you're gonna die, right? You're gonna end up catching COVID. I was like, no, I'm not. And I said, dude, I spent last Christmas for the first time by myself. And this conversation's going on 2021 with him. And I said, Christmas of 2020, you know I spent that by myself. I've never ever spent a Christmas by myself in my entire life. And I don't wish that upon anybody. And I said, you didn't because you're married, you have a wife, you have a family, you have everybody around you. And yet, you guys don't want anything to do with me because I refuse to get vaccinated. So, will you just please let me come and visit and just, I don't want to be alone next Christmas. You know what he says to me? No, I'm sorry, man. No, I'm sorry, I can't do that. You know, like, I got newborn stuff. I said, I got kids too, man. They're like, fuck. Like, this is bullshit. He's like, man, I'm not gonna allow that. I'm sorry. He's like, you need to get vaccinated or else you can't be around us. Oh man, well, fuck you. Like, dude, are you serious? Like, I'm not wearing a mask and I'm not getting vaccinated. I'm like, there's no fucking proof that that vaccination does shit for anybody. It doesn't do anything good. As a matter of fact, we don't know what's in that vaccination, and they're only going to release that information to us in 2083. I said, we won't be alive in 2083, man. We won't know what's in that vaccination. So you took that vaccination, you basically bowed your head to the government and said, yes, yes, master, basically like a slave. And I told my brother, you're not a leader, you're a follower. There's a difference between me and you. I question things because I want to question it because I want to know what the fuck is going on. When you turn around, if I turn around and say, hey, take my beer right now, it's safe for you to drink, don't worry about it, okay? I haven't messed with it, I haven't done anything with it. Let's say I have, okay? And I'm sitting there telling you right there, take it. It's for your safety, it'll keep you safe. Yeah. It's gonna keep you safe. Yeah. It'll protect you so you won't die. Okay? You're gonna laugh at me. You're gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna be like, go get fucking bent. Huh? But if you tell a great big group of people like that, you make them scared, you put it on social not social media. You put it on the mainstream media. When we all didn't have so much freedom as we have now, and we all weren't able to communicate actual live stuff that's happening in our streets, in our community, without the news turning around and lying to us, all we had before, back in 2020, was basically the news. We were all suppressed by the news. We were not allowed to turn around and voice our opinions. We weren't allowed to do this on YouTube, kind of thing. Nobody was able to speak the truth. Now they can't control it. Now, because so much is out there, the corruption's exposed, the cat's out of the bag, as you call it. You can't fix it now. It's an open hole, just like the border or a 7-Eleven. It's open 24/7. Yep. And you know what? Everybody's actions now get recorded. Yep. If you're a police officer, your actions get recorded. If you do something wrong as a police officer when you're trying to handle the situation, your ass is going to get reprimanded and you're going to get held accountable because you're being recorded. You're being recorded on all, and it's our right to record. By the way, I want to make it clear to everybody, it is our right to record law enforcement. It's our right to record anybody. If they're in a public space, or if they're in your home, you're allowed to record them or put them on live stream, keep that recording, and then have that recording saved. If they destroy that piece of evidence, if they destroy your cell phone or the device that you were recording from, it automatically makes the officers guilty or whoever's dealing with you guilty and will drop any charges that they have against you. Because if they don't have their body cameras on and they refuse to record stuff, what kind of shady shit's going on? You have to ask yourself that. See, an honest officer, okay? Let's say for me, I do bail work in GTA, all right? And I do lobby oversight in GTA. So I wear the badge, and I wear it proudly, okay? And I've done it now for almost 4 years. But the thing is, all right, you don't, I go after the bounties. I go after a lot of psychotic people online, okay? And if you've ever listened to some of the stuff that they say online, it would blow your friggin' mind. Alright? We got terrorists in this country. We got all kinds of stuff. V's back in the house. Right? That's my internet mom. That's my internet mom, everybody. I'm gonna be an old man soon, by the way. I'm closing out my 30s. Switching topics. Yeah. In 26 days? Yeah, I'll be 39. So it'll be my very last year in my 30s. Yikes. Next year is a big 4-0. Last time, when I celebrated, I moved out west when I was 29. So this is going on 10 years. This is my 1 decade anniversary being out west. Yeah. My 30th birthday, okay, well, sorry, next year will be my official full 1 decade out west, right? And it has to be a huge celebration because that means I've lived out here now 10 years. I'm an official full-fledged Albertan, and I'm going to be celebrating not only did I celebrate my 30th birthday here in Alberta, but I'm going to celebrate my 40th birthday. Right? Cheers. And I'm a little not a little bit upset. Actually, I'm quite a bit upset because let me share this. All right. So A lot of you don't know, and even my best friend didn't know. Let me tell you guys something, all right? And it has nothing to do with the fire that just happened, okay? No. If you ask my friends or my family, even my best friend, I've been out west now for 10 years. I've seen a lot of beautiful Rocky Mountains. I've been to Vancouver Island many times. I've been to Vancouver many times. Such beautiful places. I got to go to Banff. I got to go to Lake Louise. Very beautiful places as well. And Jasper, I had never been. I had always driven past Jasper, but I never got to go into Jasper. I never got to experience the town, and it was always on my list because they have that they have that scary glass walk, okay? And it's this glass walk, kind of like the CN Tower walk, but you're way up in the mountains, and like you get to walk around the mountain basically on a glass floor, and you're looking down, and you're very high up, and you have to take a gondola up there, like, or a helicopter. Still, the thing was, from my big 30th was in Calgary. All right. Everything was celebrated in Calgary. We did the Bank and Baron. It was a great big, nice evening, right? And excuse me. I was thinking for my 40th, I'd have some money saved, which I do, and I'd bring my best friend and maybe one other person, right? And take them to Jasper. And we go celebrate my 40th birthday in Jasper and just have a great big grand old time. You know? Go basically paint the town. Not literally, right? But go around and cruise the town. Go see every part of the town. Go do the skywalk thing. Go do a helicopter ride. You know, all kinds of stuff for my 40th. But then the wildfires happened. Oh, that threw a wrench in all my plans. I'm mad. All these years I never got to experience the beauty part of Jasper. Banff and Lake Louise and the rest of the province, basically. But I don't know what to do now for my birthday since Jasper's gone. I really don't. I like going there to visit things, but then again, do I want that to be a 40th memory of my life, seeing a bunch of sadness and seeing people who lost their homes? Like my heart breaks for all of them and stuff like that. It's just I don't want that to be my 40th anniversary or birthday kind of thing celebrated there like that anymore. I want to, but it looks like a war zone. It's a I still have a feeling in my heart. It's very suspicious that Justin Trudeau went on vacation just in the nick of time when this happened. Right? It Now I'm very focused on it, and I'm looking at the details, and there's a lot of things that aren't adding up. It's very highly suspicious and peculiar that Justin Trudeau was all of a sudden on vacation when the Jasper fire was happening. And then he didn't even interrupt his vacation to do his duty as a prime minister to go and reassure Jasperites that everything is going to be fine, that the federal government will step up and help them. No, the federal government's not stepping up and doing anything. Justina Trudeau is only stepping up and helping Indian people. Indian people. Not even our own people, Indian people. This shit needs to stop. We need a real, true, strong leader who actually stands up for Canadians. Am I doing anything for my 40th birthday if Justina Trudeau is still in power? I will be knocking on fucking Parliament's door. And I'll make it fucking public headlines. And I'll jam your ass on YouTube Live, and I'll stream it on YouTube Live, and I will be at Parliament for my 40th birthday demanding that we hold Trudeau accountable. Hey, he's guilty of treason. What's treason guilty of? I'll give you guys a few minutes. No, I won't. I'll give you about 60 seconds. All right? We're going back to our constitutional days, all right? When we laid down our constitutional laws, we specifically put in very strict laws. And one of those very strict laws, okay, is what can happen to you if you're found guilty of treason. Treason is punishable by death. I'm not threatening any MPs, but I'm acknowledging, informing you, and letting you know, in case you didn't know, that treasonous acts are punishable by death. The people have the power to do whatever they want to you in the street. When you're guilty of treason, you're guilty of treason. You don't get away from that. The only way you're getting away from treason is if you pack your shit and you move to a non-extradition country and you get the fuck out of here. Because traitors, and once you turn your back on your own fucking country, people gonna remember your face, people gonna know your name, and eventually someone's gonna come knocking on your fucking door. And you ain't gonna like it. Or they're gonna come kicking in your fucking door. Or they're gonna harass you in the street. Or they're gonna catch you in the street and you ain't gonna be able to do shit. 911 won't save you. Nobody gonna be around you. You can't have full protection. Oh, you're good. You guys are good. I know you guys come in and out. I'm just stating facts. Alright? Okay. If I went against my country, if I was to hate the flag, go against my hockey team, go against God and everything else, okay? That's not a person you want living in your country. Right? Oh yeah, you're going to a soccer game. Nice. Yeah, we call it soccer in Canada. You guys call it football. Nice. Those games get intense. But it would be like me not being patriotic. Yeah. Couldn't do it. But then what's the team your brother supports? Hockey? Oh, Canada. Well, no, like if I went Leeds United, Manchester United. When I used to watch soccer, I was a Manchester United fan. I don't know how they're doing now. I don't keep tabs on soccer. So don't quote me on that stuff. But I used to be a Man U. Yeah. Manchester United. Yeah. And then I'm a New England Patriots fan for actual NFL football and hockey, as you all know. It's Toronto Maple Leafs. CFL is Toronto Argonauts, and Major League Baseball is Toronto Blue Jays. Yeah, oh nice. Well, Helldiver, I guess we're rival. I guess our soccer teams are rivals. We don't have to be really rivals too much. Yeah. See, I love my Maple Leafs. Yeah. I have my jersey hanging out with me all the time. One of my favorite hats too. Check that out. Yeah. I love that Leafs hat. Yeah. I need Leafs underwear, socks, pants, and shoes. Then I'm complete. Yeah. Then I'm alright. Oh wait, and probably gloves and a jacket. Then I'm complete. I still got a lot of things to accumulate over the years, but that's fine. Yeah. Each year is a new thing. When anybody has ever asked me, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas? Get me something that's Toronto Maple Leafs that I don't have. I'll be happy with it. Don't pick me up something fucking weird or something fucking something I don't like, because I'm going to look at you and be like, I'll have to put on a fake smile and be like, I'm going to have to take that back. Right? Nice. You never watched soccer. Hockey kid, cannot wait to get on the ice on Monday. That's going to be awesome. Hey, listen, while we're all talking here, okay, and you guys are all here right now, the two of you and myself, okay, I don't know if you've seen, there was a video of Maria I posted, okay, she's a friend of mine from the States. She deals with dialysis and a lot of complications right now, but the fact is she needs a lot of prayers, right? And I really want to give a big shout out to her. Maria is a fantastic person, a warrior, a true warrior. I cannot imagine having to go through that. And if you listen to her videos, she has to go through that twice a week, right? You know, it is sad, Helldiver. The thing is, it can happen to any one of us. You know, we could be in our good health and whatnot, and then we're gonna have serious health complications. And then you're gonna, like she had mentioned in her video, you're gonna meet people, and then sadly, those people are gonna disappear because they didn't make it through treatment. They didn't survive treatment. Their bodies couldn't handle it. Okay? I'm praying for her recovery. I need everybody's prayers, please, for Maria. She's a very kind and blessed soul. All right. She don't mean no harm. No. She's a good community person. She gives back. She loves to dance. Okay. So if you could take at least 60 seconds or 2 minutes out of your day, please, just to say a prayer for her so that she gets better, that she's able to keep battling and getting on that journey of being better, then I would really appreciate all of that. Yeah. Yeah, and I often think that we're in hell when you think about it, because the Bible tells us the Lord's going to take us home. This isn't home. This is basically like a test and a build-up of skills when you think about it, right? If you analyze it in that way and you look at it, it's like, Earth is basically a testing ground with God. God looks at who's going to be loyal to God and who's a warrior and who has true strength and who's weak, and basically like looking down on it. You ever wonder why the aliens don't pick us up? They do pick us up every once in a while. Okay, there's been some alien abductions of humans. But have you ever wondered why the aliens fly around us and they just hang out in the air, taking a look? Huh? I'll tell you why. They're looking down at us and going, wow, that's stupid. And they're shaking their head. They're going, no, 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 no way. We can't go visit them. We can't even say hi. They're not even on our level. They're on a level of stupidity that we can't even fathom right now. Oh yeah. And then, you know what they do? They're flying around with their UFOs and they're cameraing us. And they're putting I guarantee you, we're on a fucking sitcom show somewhere in the universe on another fucking planet, and they're laughing their asses off at us. They're like, this is the human race on planet Earth. Yep. It's probably a TV show called Planet Earth, or Laughing at the Human Race. Can you just imagine? Look at the technology we have. Does it not boggle any one of your minds to think you can't sit there and think that there's no intelligent life out there beyond our means? We are not the only ones in the universe. If you think like that, you live in a cardboard box or you live under a rock. Okay? Your mind is trapped into some kind of matrix bullshit. You need to understand something. We are not the only people out there. There's beings who are smarter than us, much smarter than us, way beyond our means. Yeah. They killed Kennedy because Kennedy was going to tell everybody about it. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, here's the thing about different life forms. Okay? You ever wonder why you're not allowed at Area 51? Huh. Well, let me tell you something. If you work at Area 51, you live at Area 51. Yep. You live, eat, sleep, work, your whole life is at Area 51. You're not allowed to leave that place. I wonder why. Well, even the President of the United States has to ask permission. I'm not even kidding you. Air Force One and the President needs special military permission, needs to get a general's approval to land at Area 51. Area 51 has the most secrets on the planet about everything else in the universe. When Roswell happened, everybody, when that UFO crashed, how do you even get a job at Area 51? You need to know some people in government. You need to be military. They bring you in from the military, and then they give you an opportunity, and they tell you, if you're coming to work for us, you're going to live here. And you need to cut out your life. You need to cease all communication with everybody you've ever known. And they will scrub your Facebook, your social media, your everything. Your ass is theirs. You're owned by Area 51. You don't leave. How do I know this? Well, there's been a few fighter pilots who are retired lieutenants from the military, right on their deathbed pretty much. They're in their late 70s now, and they just don't give a rat's ass. And they're coming out saying everything. They're spitting the beans. They're letting everybody know. They've seen so many times. There's been unidentified. They call it a UFO. They're unidentified flying objects, flying when these guys are in the air, doing combat training. Right? And then they're told, do not talk about it when you get on the ground, or we'll strip you of your military status, and they'll ruin your life. They'll ruin your credit rating. They'll ruin everything. They killed Kennedy because the Men in Black killed Kennedy. You want to get with the facts? The Men in Black silenced Kennedy. Kennedy was going to tell all of us that he had an encounter with the UFOs, with the aliens. The aliens, there's two types of aliens on this planet right now. Actually, there's more by now. But at that time, there was two. Okay? There was the Greys and the Reptilians. The Reptilians were the bad ones. Okay? They're the bad aliens. They want to kill us. They want to kill us all. They've been wiping out planets. Look at everything past Pluto. Everything past Pluto is on fire. It's on fire. It's been completely annihilated. That race, that alien race, is going from planet to planet to planet, gathering all our resources. They've been here for a while. That's why there's so much UFO activity. There's two alien forces that we're keeping. The Greys and us are now keeping the Reptilians at bay. Look at the moon. Why haven't we been back to the moon? I'll explain that to you right quick. We're not allowed back to the moon. The moon is a military base. The moon is a military base for the Greys. The Greys have an actual cannon. If you look at satellite images from NASA, there is an actual cannon on the moon. It looks like a cannon-shaped part of the moon, okay? And it's not facing Earth. No. It's facing directly towards the galaxy. As if they're expecting something to happen. In the 60s, when we went to the moon, we were told to get the fuck off of there. We're not welcome there. We stuck a flag there, and then they turned around and scared the fucking astronauts shitless. And they even attest to that before they passed away. Hockey Kid's right. My old man was military. Alright? Much respect for the military. Matter of fact, thank you all who are serving and who have served our country. Thank you. They do. They own your ass. You can't talk about shit. I didn't want to join. I would have joined, but they would have silenced me. You wouldn't be hearing half the shit out of my mouth. They would have turned around and put me in military prison by now. Yeah, Justin Trudeau has fucking warrants out for my arrest everywhere else in Canada besides Alberta, because he can't put a fucking warrant out for me in Alberta. Yeah. He can't touch me in a freedom state. I speak freedom of speech. He doesn't like what I have to say about him. And I'm investigating Justin Trudeau right now. You may join the British Army. I may join the Canadian Armed Forces when Pierre Poilievre comes back into power, because he said that he's going to turn our military from a woke military back into a warrior style military. So that gives me some really good hope for that. Yeah. Plus, I want to join the Navy. Yeah. I want to be out on the sea. Yeah, I want to be on a battleship or a submarine. Yeah. Matthew, welcome back to the channel. Matthew's here, everybody. Give him a great big welcome. Happy Friday, Matthew. Happy long weekend. Unless I get back with my former partner and move to Canada I will join the Canadian. Nice. Nice. Oh, right on. Oh, thank you, Hockey Kid. Thank you. Okay. One sec. I can't hold this any longer. Can you guys bear with me for about 30 seconds? I need to take a quick leak. I'll be right back. Hang on. I can't press pause on this, or else I don't know how yet. So, hang on. Do I feel like 10 times better? Holy crap. Sorry, everybody. I had to. I know. I'm professional. Listen, nothing about me doing live streams is professional anymore. No. Let's just go with the flow now. Yeah. You're gonna get video logs of me, you know. Don't expect me to be all professional, like have a nice, like, big ass desk and fancy lighting and stuff like that. Like, this is the fanciest lighting I'm gonna get to. Right? Look at this. You got Canadian trees in the background, lit up with lights. Yeah. Creative, right? Yeah. These are all LED lights, by the way. Yeah. They don't get hot. Nope. Oh, the T-Rex almost fell down. Get it back in there. There you go. Yeah. So I'm back. It's now 5 o'clock on the East Coast. Well, 6. 6 o'clock in the far East Coast. Toronto time, 5. For us, it's 3. Getting close to my dinner time. I had something on my mind I was going to talk about, and then I lost it. Yeah. Don't you hate it when that happens? It's there, and then just poof, gone. Magic. Disappeared. It'll come back when I least expect it. Yep. Oh, yeah. Nope. It was there and it's gone again. Fuck. This is one of those things about getting old. Shit. Yep. You know, I can put the phone down sometimes and it's gone. I don't know where it went. No. And I look around the house too. Oh yeah. And then when I've pretty much exhausted all options and I've looked over the house in the same place twice, thinking that the phone's in that same place when it's not. I've sat down before and I've went, where the hell is this thing? $1,800, and I look up and it's right there, right in front of my face, sitting on the shelf. I'm like, are you kidding me? Great. You know you're getting old when. Anyways, okay, so back to being patriotic, alright? So, I know a lot of backlash is going to come at me, and they're going to say a bunch of shit about me because I have something to say about you look for your phone, it's in your hand. Oh man, dude. Okay, hang on before I get into this. Oh, that's happened to me too. Except it wasn't in my hand, it was in my pocket. Literally in my shorts pocket. Somehow I didn't feel it, and somehow I keep looking around the house. Now, it was almost an hour, and I'm like tearing things apart. I'm looking through I'm like, where the hell is this thing? Right? And I crouched down to get something off the floor, and something stabs me right, well, not really stabs me, but pushes right here, right? And I'm like, what the? And I look at it, I'm like, you've been here the whole time. The whole time. Lovely. That's great. That's fantastic. Now I have shit to do around the house. Now I have to clean things up because I thought I fucking lost it. Sorry my language, but I'm bad with the cell phone. I'm broadcasting on the cell phone right now because I don't really care. I do care for it. I love my phone, but I've had my phone now for almost 3 years. I bought it. I bought what the hell did I buy? Now, I think about this. Oh yeah, here it is. Nope, nope, that's not the box. Fuck. What is it now? What the hell did I buy? Nope. Where's my cell phone box? I lose everything now. Fuck it. It's some kind of a Samsung S21 super something fucking shit. I don't know. I had a box for it. Yeah. It's 3 years old. I bought it for $1,800. I had to pay it off for 2 years. Yeah. And then after 2 years, they still wanted another $350. I'm like, holy fuck. Take it. They're like, are you sure you don't want a new phone? Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely sure I don't want a new phone. Nope. I had to get a new phone almost 3 years ago because the phone was completely broken. Like, the screen was just demolished. Right? It was cracked beyond repair. The phone was basically holding on to dear life. Right? It was barely functioning. And I could barely take calls or text messages. So I knew, I was like, okay, I gotta do something about this. Right? And if I'm going on a contract and a plan with everything, then I'm gonna get something decent. Right? So I did. I got this Samsung phone. Right? And so they said to me, well, they gave me a message, right? And they said, it's almost time to return your phone. This was last month. It's almost time to return your phone. And you can get this brand new phone, this brand new Samsung. And this thing looks smaller than my phone right now. Yeah, the screen's smaller and everything else, and it's a lot thinner. I'm looking at that thing and I'm like, that thing won't survive 6 months with me. Nope. I can break that in half. Quick. Just by accident. I already know. Like, I wouldn't, like, take the phone and actually physically try. It's just, with the stupid things that happen in life, like that phone wouldn't last a minute. Well, not a minute. I mean, that phone wouldn't last 6 months. No. This phone that I have right now. Okay. Let me actually see what it says on the back. I'll be able to tell you what model it is. Well, it is Samsung S21 something. Damn it. Okay. Now I'm back. Sorry, I was on mute. What I was saying was my Samsung phone, with it being almost 3 years old now, it still has. I'm not on mute no more. Um, it it has all the updates. It keeps giving me all the updates, like regular updates, like new features on my phone, etc., etc. It's just the phone company tried to get me to get a new phone. I'm like, no. They're like, well, it's much faster. I'm like, no, it's not. Like you're trying to sell me bullshit here. Okay? There's nothing wrong with my Samsung phone. It works perfectly fine. The screen's not cracked, nothing. Okay? The sound quality is amazing. Okay? And it's fast as fuck. And it's never slowed down. No. Matter of fact, it runs on high adrenaline just like me. So why am I going to change my phone? No. Because they wanted to take me, my plan right now, with data and all that stuff, right? And taxes. And you guys are going to think, wow, that's ridiculous. Because of the phone I have as well, and the plan, they manipulate you, our cell phone companies here in Canada. So I'm paying them almost about $67 a month now versus 90. Well, no, sorry, I was almost paying just sometimes 100 and sometimes just over $100 for 2 years for my fucking phone. That gave me unlimited data to be able to go out. Like if I'm out for a walk or something, I can, I have data, whatever, and same at home, right? And I can have Wi-Fi and stuff, but still, it was expensive because I didn't have, at the time, I didn't have a lot of money on me to be able to replace my phone, and my phone needed to be replaced, like at that moment. So I took it upon myself. I'm like, you know what? I've had payments before. I've paid things off before. Fuck it. I'll pay the phone off, right? I didn't know that at the end, they would be so hard pressed on you. Oh, you'd be surprised. Those salespeople, they'll fucking try to convince you and bullshit you and everything. I was like, dude, listen. Stop trying to sell me shit because you're going to get a commission from it. I don't need to hear it, okay? You're trying to tell me shit that I already know. I'm like, I'm a computer nerd, okay? I've been playing with computers since I was a little kid. Like, you're not, like, I don't want to change my phone. I don't have to change my phone. One time I had a cell phone for almost 6 years. Screen wasn't broken or nothing up until the 6th year. And then in that 6th year, I got the phone, I got the screen replaced. And then we went out, a friend of mine and I in Calgary, we went monster truck off-roading for my birthday at nighttime. And we got stuck in the mud somewhere out on Stony Trail. We were like north of the city or some shit. And I got out of the monster truck, and I was wearing one of my hoodies, and I had my cell phone and my house keys in the pouch of my hoodie. That's why I'll never put anything in the pouch of a hoodie ever again. I go to get out of the truck, like I put it in the pouch of my hoodie to keep it safe because we were bouncing around and everything else. If any one of you have been in a monster truck when you're off-road, it is an experience. You buckle up in a 5-point harness, okay? And it keeps you in the seat because the whole fucking truck is going all over the place. Alright? So when we got completely stuck, couldn't go nowhere, I was like, oh, fuck, we gotta get out. Right? Fuck it. We gotta get to the road, call for help. So I go to get out of the truck, I go to jump down. What happens? Well, I stupidly forgot that we're trapped in mud. And what do? First thing, I think that I can just jump out of the truck and walk through mud. I didn't know how deep it was. It was fucking deep. As soon as I jumped out of the truck, man, that mud sunk me down almost up to my kneecaps. And my phone and my keys went flying out of my fucking shirt, out of my hoodie. Oh shit, and it's pitch black. I said to my friend, I'm like, I just lost my phone and the house keys. He's like, where? I'm like, I don't know. I'm looking around. He's like, I don't have my phone either. I'm like, what the fuck are we gonna do? We are fucked. We are so fucked now. So we're barefoot, pretty much, as we had walked basically almost a half a kilometer to the fucking highway, right? We were able to flag somebody down like this. Hey? It was like, flag somebody down. We're like, hey, can you do us a favor? Can you call us a tow truck? All right? Something? They freak out. They call 911. We're like, holy fuck. This is weird. So the cops show up right quick. So is the fire department. We're like, we don't need the fire department. We don't even need you guys. We just need a tow truck. We need to get the hell out of there. We're like, what were you boys thinking? We were like, we're just having fun. Right? They shook their head. They're like, do you want... We're not going to be able to get you out of there tonight. There's not a wrecker that's going to be able to fish that truck out of here tonight. Right? What? Can we take you home? Perfect. All right, I get a free ride in the backseat of a police cruiser without handcuffs on this time. All right, cool. I get home. My ex turns around and freaks on me. Where the fuck have you been? At this point, I've been missing for a few hours. There was no, getting a hold of me on my cell phone or anything. I've been trying to call your phone and everything. Why are you knocking on the door? She said, why did you knock on the door? Where's your keys? Well, so here's the thing. My phone and my keys are gone. I don't think I'm getting them back. Nope. Those things are lost for life. Yeah. Good times. Yeah. That was my birthday of 2019. Yeah. Birthday of 2020 was trying to understand the shit show that's going on. Yeah, my birthday of 2020 was still here, and I worked it at work. I worked on the day of my birthday. Yeah, didn't even take it off. There's no point. No, the world was an upside down shit show. I think it still is. I wonder where my phone and keys are now. Yeah, I lost an iPhone something. I think it was an iPhone 7. Something like that. I don't know. It's gone. Yep. Car keys gone. House keys gone. Everything gone. Yep. The mud swallowed it. We went back there. Here's the thing, though. We went back there with a wrecker, and we couldn't find nothing. Nothing in the mud. It was like, you go out there, it was like almost like a swamp of mud. It was like, my friend's looking at me like, we're never gonna find this. So we shouldn't even attempt this. Like it's been swallowed somewhere, and I guarantee you it's sunk somewhere. With the way that, like, it seems to swallow us, and I'm like, yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm not even gonna. It's a write-off. Yep. I get new house keys, new cell phone. Perfect. I had myself a pay-as-you-go cell phone for a little bit, and till COVID happened, and then that thing got. You know what? Actually, time out. I think I might have this thing. Let me check. I'm pretty sure I still do. I have to I have to see something here. Oh, those are the old medication that I'm holding on to as evidence. This bad stuff. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's my phone box. Yeah, check it out. That's the phone I got. Galaxy S21 FE 5G. Yep. I love my phone. Alright, where's the other one? Where's that? There's a sack of shit. Did I throw that shit out? I don't think I did. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Ah. Here, maybe? No. Huh. That is odd, actually. I don't know where the hell that thing would have gone. I know I didn't throw it out. Never mind, it's irrelevant. Maybe I did throw it out. I still have my original headset. I'm trying to look around, like, where the fuck is that thing? I couldn't have thrown it out. Maybe I fucking did. No, hang on. Got it. See? I had to think for a second. I'm like, yeah, that's in one of my suitcases. Yeah. This is a FB earphone. You see it's held together with tape. Clear tape. Like that. Yeah. It was so badly damaged. See that? It was so badly damaged that I had no choice. I don't even know why I keep it. I think I keep it as a souvenir. You can't... Now that I took the tape off of it, you can't move your hands on it, or else you'll get cut. Yeah, look at that. That's actual glass. Yeah, that's real glass. That more than spider webbed and then some. Yeah. No. And shit. Spilt a little bit of my beer. And you guys hear these pills? Let's discuss this for a sec. These suckers here, okay? These are... You never want to use these. For instance, this one's a trazodone. I deal with insomnia, and because of the PTSD, and so when I started talking to a psychiatrist, okay, this is how many medications they put me on at that time. 5. I don't take them anymore. No. I just keep them as evidence. I keep them as a reminder. Because I had never taken pills like that ever in my life. And I was at my wit's end. I was like, okay, whatever. Might as well try it, right? Those pills are evil. Back in February, we were in a negative 35 and negative 40 degrees Celsius here in Alberta. which would give you the wind chill about -45, almost -50. And I was taking these pills, but she didn't tell me what the consequences were if I mixed them with alcohol. Me being an alcoholic and liking to drink my beer, right? And taking the medication also on the side, I was literally playing Russian roulette with my life for about 4 weeks. Yeah, I had no idea. For about 4 weeks, I was literally playing Russian roulette. Yep. And there was times where I could have gone to sleep and not waking up. And especially, what really made me upset was this one. When she gave me the trazodone, extended the trazodone, and I told her I told her that I can't sleep anymore much. And she's like, I can solve that for you. I'll up your trazodone. Instead of you taking 2 pills, do you take 6 pills? What? 6? 6 in a day? Are you sure that's safe? And she's like, yeah, that's normal. It's normal. Wait a second, my sleep is not normal. How is this normal? This isn't normal. I refuse to take it. I woke up one day. I was over top of one of my TVs in the living room, and one of my glass TV stands, okay, has 3 glass levels to it. I woke up over top of the TV. The TV is what saved my life. Somehow, I had blacked out from the pills and everything else, and woken up from my sleep and did a sleepwalk. Can you imagine if I would have left my home and went outside and then just fell asleep? I would have froze to death and never would have been here. We wouldn't be talking. It was at that day when that happened, I was like, I'm not taking these pills ever again. Nope. Hell no. I'll never take pills. I never even take Tylenol. No. You can ask anybody that knows me, including my best friend. My best friend will tell you. I have to be extremely desperate to take Tylenol. Like, I have to be in extreme pain. Like, something has to be really broken, or I have a migraine and I need Advil liquid gel or something like that. I don't take Tylenol, I don't take anything. I take this one. I drink beer. Beer numbs everything. Yep. Oh, and by the way, seeing as how I have this out, look at this. Oh yeah, that's a good smell. You guys know Ferrari Black? That's my smell. Yeah. I love that scent. Oh yeah. That's been my scent for years. Many years. Yeah, like 14, 15 years or something like that. Maybe even longer. Yeah. Certain guys won't change clones. No. If you know a guy that wears like 6, 7 different fucking clones, his head's not even in the right place. Alright, hockey kid. Let's focus in on that right now. So here's the thing. Secret Service is a joke. Secret Service failed on extreme different levels. Many different levels. And for that matter, the onus is on the cops too. And the Secret Service. Because there were citizens. Guys. Citizens. That were literally pointing at the building No, no, no. It don't matter. You can change the subject. I don't mind. We can fluctuate from subject to subject. I bounce all over the place all the time. But the fact is, there was folks literally pointing and saying, "There's a shooter on the roof. There's somebody with a gun up there. You need to do something about that." And basically, law enforcement did fuck all. The local PD did nothing. And let's just set the record straight right now. There should have been a fucking sniper team protecting Trump right there on that fucking roof that the shooter was on. That's why all this screams fucking like not conspiracy, but it screams an assassination attempt. It does. There's too many red flags here, everybody. There's too many red flags, there's too many things that went wrong. There is. Why was there not a protection detail team on that roof knowing? Look, I am not only a leader, but I'm also a tactical response supervisor when things happen in GTA. When things happen in GTA and we're the law enforcement, we are taking action, we take authority, we cover all our bases all around us. A good person who knows what they're doing in their job will make sure all the bases are covered, especially when we're asked to protect a certain clan, an ally of ours that is in a public lobby. They're sitting there telling us, "We got a high risk sale to do. Would you mind doing security for us?" No problem, right? Because we scratch their back, they scratch our back. It's mutual, right? The real slappers. Yeah, no kidding. Right? So in GTA, just to give you guys all an example, we cover all our bases. I run security detail, I run my own security unit. We have a specialized force of 11 members. They're all highly trained, they're elite members. They go through rigorous training, non-stop, okay? And these men and women, they know what they're doing on our team. I would not. It would be like, sure, I'll protect you on your nightclub sale, but I'm only going to protect you halfway, kind of thing, right? You know, you have to cover all the area, 360, the whole area. It's not just the sides, it's not the back, not just the front. The whole 360 area needs to be completely surrounded. That's what we do. That's how we operate. And that's why the griefers, the tryhards, they're not able to, if somebody wants to do, somebody's clan leader, they want to do a high risk sale and they're going to get more than $1 million for it from their nightclub and they're allies from us. Yeah, we're going to provide them security because we know we're going to get security provided from that clan when we need them as well. Right? You don't know how to join my team? You can here, you can add me. Are you on PS5 or PS4? Because I'm on PS4. And this is my gamer tag. There you go. That's my gamer tag for PS4. So if you add me, right? And I'll be in GTA. You're on PS5. I think that yeah. Shug has that. He's my head of security. They He has PS5. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember how the heck he did it. He was able to migrate his PS4 file. Yeah, giant praying man. Yeah, you can add me too. It's just I think that you guys need to upload a certain. I'm not sure how it did. There was some kind of way you were able to migrate your PS4 GTA 5 account onto the PS5 to GTA 5 to that. I didn't want to complicate things. I was waiting for the PS5 Pro Series to drop so I could get GTA 6, and I was almost thinking about getting a gaming computer, but I love my PlayStation too much, and I got a lot of friends on PlayStation. Right? I like chatting with a lot of you. I like gaming with a lot of you. I really enjoy gaming with a lot of you. That's why I stay on this platform, because there's not as much on PC. Yeah, Giant Praying Man. Yeah, you can add me. Yeah, definitely. You can add me. No worries. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Um, okay, how would you add it? So, luckily enough, I have the PS4. Look at that. Blue controller, blue light. Who would know, right? I mean, who would have guessed blue is my favorite color? No clue whatsoever. Okay, so go to the main menu, and then you're gonna go to your friends, and then you're gonna press X on friends, and then you're gonna go up to the search bar, and then you're gonna search Bambear 2016. That's what you do. And also, I can see what everybody's doing. Honcho is just chilling with his PS4 on. Newport is rocking GTA. Shug is just hanging out with his PS5 on. Tink is hanging out in GTA. Nice. I didn't know I had it up that loud. That is pretty loud. I'll turn that down. I got a smart TV, by the way. Yeah. So I upgraded. Me being an old fart and everything. You guys knew I had a Sharp Aquos TV. Thing was like almost 14 years old or some shit. Yeah. So I upgraded this sucker. Yeah. I got a Roku Smart TV. It's nothing fancy. No. Just 24-inch. Cool guy. Yeah. I'm not really a fancy type person. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a materialistic person. I don't need a great big 50-inch or 60-inch or an 80-inch or 100-inch TV. Like, this is perfect for gaming. Like, 24-inch TV is perfect. Your eyes can perfectly focus on everything that's happening on the screen. The last one I had, that sucker is a 39-inch or some shit, 42-inch. One of my smaller TVs, but still, I still got it as a backup TV, but you'd have to focus around the TV, and then that TV also drained a lot of power and produced a lot of heat. Yeah. Horrible. Yeah, you don't want that. That's nasty. Oh yeah. Like, the heat it would produce into my bedroom. Horrible. And how do I know this? Because ever since I've gotten this little sucker, right? I upgraded. I treated myself. I treat myself with little treats here and there, right? You know, women like to buy clothes. Men like to buy things too, right? Men upgrade things. I upgraded my TV. And it's been a hell of a lot cooler in my room. Yeah, it's not as hot. Fuck. You run that damn thing. The old TV, holy crap, you can't run that thing in a hot day. No way. You're gonna sweat buckets. You'll die of heat exhaustion. I don't even have the ceiling fan on right now. I should though, actually. Think about it. Let's put that sucker on. Speaking about being hot as balls. Come on, there you go. That feels nice. AC is nice, but not on the pocketbook. What? Listen, I have expenses, everybody. Alright? I don't live in a cheap place. That's expensive. You pay for your security. And groceries are not cheap. And neither is my beer. No. So I run the AC on like when they say that there's a heat warning. Then I close all the windows and I'm like fucking cranking the AC. I'm like, it's gonna be cold as balls in here for the next 3 days. Let's crack another cold one. And like I said before anybody wonders if I'm drinking a Bud Light, Honcho got a 75-inch Roku for Father's Day. Nice. Wicked. You know, I'm eyeing up this wall right here. Let me show you all. I'm eyeing up this wall right here. Okay? It's a big enough wall, right? I'm eyeing up that wall, and I was thinking, maybe I treat myself this year Christmas time, and I get myself like a big TV, and I mount that sucker. Right? 75-inch, 80-inch, I was thinking the same. Because I treat myself on my birthday and Christmas. I bought myself an early birthday present. Beers and the TV. Yeah. The TV, that sucker, believe it or not, that little tiny Roku, that's going to be awesome. I'll be able to use that in the studio, right? I'll make use of it. I won't sell it or get rid of it, but that sucker was on sale for $148. Yeah. And I went down. Here's the thing. I go down and check the mail. I look at a flyer. I see the flyer. The flyer shows me a Walmart flyer. Shows me a Roku TV. $148. On sale right now. With tax and warranty. 24-inch. Microsoft Flight Simulator. I love playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's a nice game. That's for educated motherfuckers. Yeah. That's for us intelligent ones. Even if you're from the hood or whatever, there's still intelligent people everywhere. But I couldn't go wrong with that TV. This TV's nice. It is. The quality of the picture is nice. Here, let's take a look. I'll show you guys a little setup now. Why not? Alright. So, here we are. Look at that. Toronto Maple Leafs toque. Toronto Maple Leafs background on the PS4. And it's a live background too, see? There's the little skate marks that go through it, right? You guys seen that? Yeah. I'm a hardcore Canadian. I love my country. Yes. You could try to get me to hate my country, but it would never happen. No. No, 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 no. Nope. And I moved, let's move up the, let's move up the desk a little bit here. I'm gonna change this. 1 second. There. That's better. There we go. Yeah. The whole reason I moved out west, I got the mountain bug when I was younger, in my 20s. And I kind of had a feeling where I wanted to be. What I wanted to be surrounded by. I wanted to be surrounded by Rocky Mountains, glacier water, amazing animals, and people. And be in a place that believes in rights and freedoms. You know, the same folks they have the same beliefs as me. That's why I feel like home here. Cheers. My brother said to me 2 years ago, he goes, because he was out here for the oil and gas work, and he says to me, he goes, "That's not home. Ontario's our home. You come back to Toronto." Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, I know. No, I'm good. It's a liberal state and you're broke. Your infrastructure sucks. It's falling apart. And everywhere I look around here in Alberta, it's all brand new developing, and we're still developing stuff. And we're rich as fuck. So yeah, I'm not going nowhere. Nope. I will never leave this province. No. I'll die here. They'll bury me here. Yeah. It's going to be in my will. It's going to be in my will this summer. Yep. Coming up for my birthday. I'm doing my will on my birthday. And I do not want to be taken back to Toronto, to be buried in Toronto, ever. Nope. Not in Ontario. To my grandfather, I apologize. I don't want to be buried with the rest of the family. I'd like to be buried right here in Alberta. This feels like home to me. When I go back to visit, yeah, I get that small sense of feeling like it's home, but then I get a really strong homesickness for Alberta. I do. When I went back in 2020, for instance, it was exciting when we landed, right? Bam is back, yep. Thank you, Honcho. When we landed in Toronto at Pearson Airport, it was exciting. And then I started looking around the place, smelling the place, and I'm like, yeah, this ain't home. Nope. I need to get the hell out of here. Yep. As Luke says to me, my best friend, he goes, "Mang!" Because he picked me up from the airport, right? I'm like, "Mang?" He's like, "Mang, welcome home." I'm like, "No, man." I'm like, "This isn't home. I'm going to go back in the airport right now, and I'm going to book a ticket, and I'm going to get on the next flight back to Alberta." He's like, "You just got here. Come on." I'm like, no. This stinks. This place is shit. Okay? I can't breathe here. Okay? This place stinks like Manila. All right? This is the Philippines all over. Like, this is gross. I was like, "You've been to Alberta, bro." I'm like, there's a huge difference in the air quality in Alberta to Ontario. I can't breathe here. I felt like I was suffocating there for almost 10 days. I was like, enough of this shit. I'm leaving. Right? He's like, "Oh, man, stay." All my friends, everybody tried. Everybody from back home, my childhood, everybody came to visit me at Luke's. Everybody came because I hadn't been back home in almost 4 years. Everybody came back, right? Trying to beg and plead for me to stay. To stay. I'm like, why? Why would I stay here? I'm like, there's fucking trash all over the fucking place. Okay? Like there's literally trash and litter on the streets, on the sidewalks, on the fucking everywhere you look in public places. You don't see that here in Alberta. You don't definitely don't see it in my city. We're clean. We're Albertan. We respect the land, we respect each other. It's a different world here. It's a completely different world. You step out of the liberal matrix box, okay, and you come into a mostly conservative province, or as the Americans would call state, yeah, it's a huge eye opener. It's a big time different world. Yep. We have different morals, different values, different rules, different laws. Mm-hmm. Like for instance, we're allowed to talk freedom of speech. We're allowed to speak our mind, whether that offends somebody or not. Yeah. Whereas, where I've spoke my mind, I've spoke about the alphabet community, I've spoke about Justina Trudeau, I've spoke about corruption, and then what did they do? What did they do to try and silence me? Okay? They won. They took away my first YouTube channel, deleted it completely. And then on this channel, they gave me a suspension. And they still won't lift my suspension from being able to live stream my gaming. Because during one of my gaming live streams, I refused to take down. Well, I refused, but they took it down anyways. Because they said they were going to take it down, which is fine. It's their platform, right? But I was talking about Jesus coming back from the dead and being risen up. Resurrection. Easter. Right? Holy fuck, did that offend a shitload of people? That offended so many people that they mass turned around and they told Rockstar, like, he should be banned, blah, 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 and then some. Why? Because I'm going against atheists? Yeah? Because I believe in Jesus Christ? Oh, yeah, big sin. Huh. Well, Rockstar tried to silence me. YouTube tried to silence me. Yeah, here I am. Yep. Still here in the flesh. Yep. Alive and well. With God on my side. Yep. I don't sleep with this on, by the way. I take it off, it sleeps beside me. Or it rests beside me. I just think it's straight out of the Bible what's happening in the world. Because I'm trying to remember scripture, but please forgive me. I have memory problems and PTSD, and I'm missing part of my head, so you know. But see, I completely forgot what we were talking about. Shit. I can't remember anybody's phone number to save my life either. No. But it's ever since my accident in 2021 and October 2nd, it's coming up quick. So I get a little nervous. Well, and anxious. Not a little. I get very anxious and nervous. Because I know when August is done, it's September, and September is the countdown to what happened. Yeah. September is the countdown to where I had to fight for my life. Nothing's more scarier than when you have to fight for your life, I'm telling you. I had to fight to stay alive. I'm a hell of a fighter, and I stayed alive. Actually, it wasn't all me though. No, there's a brave officer who was fueling up gas, had a decision to make, and I praise him for his decision to this day, because he was filling up gas and he gets the call, comes over the radio, and he literally sees the vehicle that the suspects are escaping in, who just assaulted me. And he just left me in a parking lot for dead. And instead of chasing him, then he goes over to me. Yeah. He stops fueling, he immediately drives over to me, and he immediately puts his hands inside my eyes and goes, "Don't go to sleep, okay? You need to stay awake with me, okay? Paramedics are on the way, I remember." And not only that, I have so much respect for first responders, no matter what anybody says. That man, there are some bad cops, there's bad EMS, there's bad firefighters, there's bad apples in every profession. It doesn't mean you disrespect them just because of those bad apples. But that man saved my life and gave a police escort for the ambulance. And then not only that, when we were at the hospital, he stayed with me for hours until the shift was over. And then arranged for me to have a safe transport and a way home for when I was going to get released from the hospital. That's a police officer. That's a first responder. That's a person who goes and puts on the uniform and goes above and beyond for the community, who is there for the community, who shows love and respect for the community, okay? And wants to build a reputation and a rapport with the community. Not those, cowboy bullies from high school that you all know that went through police college and now they think, "Oh well, I got a badge and a gun, so now I'm in control of you." And we all know those kind of cops, right? We all know those kind of cops. We've encountered them. I've encountered them too. I've encountered a few of them. And then I own them. And I get right out of their charge that they try to lay on me. Because once their supervisor shows up and I put them in their place, they're screwed. If you're ever dealing, here, I'm going to give you guys some advice right now. If you're ever dealing with a police officer that you think is not for the community, is not really in the best interest, and not listening to everybody's side of the story and trying to make an actual proper judgment on what's going on, then you need to ask for that officer's supervisor. Yeah. Or you call 911 yourself. You get on your cell phone and you say, "I'm calling the police." Right? Because they, even in a uniform, they do not have the authority to, number one, disrespect you, number two, abuse you. None. Okay? They have to respect your constitutional rights. They're sworn members of the uniform. They're sworn officers. They have a badge. They know the constitutional rights. Some of them will try and twist the constitutional rights to try and incriminate you for things you haven't even done, just because they want to play tough cop. For instance, I'm not going to give you full details of what happened, right? But it happened to me. It happened to me about 6 weeks ago. Yep. Long story short, I was going out to give supplies to a homeless fellow that I had met, and we had talked. And I was going to meet him for a dinner date. And I was going to take him to dinner, and, we're just shooting the shit. As guys, I was making a new friend, right? It turned out I got assaulted by a Muslim person. And then it got worse. Then I got assaulted by our own police force, in which I've already lawyered up, and I'm in the process of having, that officer has now been charged. Okay, I am happy to say that officer is being charged with police brutality and assault. Okay, my left eye was completely messed up. It was very black, especially after the couple days of when he had slammed my face on the hood. And the thing is, you guys know I don't bullshit you, and I'm straight arrow. I'll tell you exactly how that went down. So he gets out of the car. I'm trying to approach the car because I'm trying to let them know that I got assaulted and show them some of my injuries. He gets out of his car and pulls his gun out on me. And he's like, hands in the air. Starts yelling at him. I'm like, okay, fine. Hands are up in the air. What did I do? He's like, you're under arrest for assault. I'm like, what? Assaulting? Who? Who did I assault? Are you fucking kidding me right now? He's like, don't fucking argue with me. Don't fucking move. I will shoot you. Holy fuck, man. I don't even have a gun. I don't even have shit. I have my hands up like this, like he had requested. I put my hands up like this, and I held them locked together so that he knew that I wasn't going to move my hands, right? He comes up behind me, grabs me from the back of my head, and he smashes me right onto the cruiser. He goes, you're under arrest. And he puts my hands behind my back. He takes them from the top of my head and puts them behind my back and puts me in assault cuffs. Assault cuffs are cuffs that are, they're locked, they're hinged. So they literally lock your hands like this. You're not able to move your wrists or nothing. They lock you. So he even put me in lock cuffs. Big mistake. As more of the investigation went on, he had me in the cruiser. Longer, he starts hearing my side of the story. Witnesses. His partner looks at him, because he's only been on the force for about 6 months. His partner looks at him and, you fucked up. You fucked up big time. She looked at him like, you fucked up. You gotta let him go. We can't take him in. You take him in, you're screwed. He's like, I'm sorry. And this is an appearance for your court date. I looked at him and said, you made a poor judgment today. You understand? And I have respect for people in the uniform. I'm not going to turn around and call you names or anything else or tell you how I feel about you right now, but I'm going to say this, all right? I hope you have a safe and blessed night. Okay, you take care of yourself. All right. And I did the fist pump with him, and he looked at me. He was shocked. He was confused. Why would he do that after I just arrested you and all this stuff, right? And he goes, "Are you okay? Or are you going to be all right to get back to your house?" I said, "I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be no problem, right? But I will see you in court." I told him like that. Have a nice evening, okay? Stay safe and blessed. That's how you handle that situation. Once you start cursing and swearing at law enforcement, you start acting aggressive, you being in a threatening manner or anything like that, they're going to look at you as being a hostile person, and they're going to be like, yeah, this person shouldn't be in the community right now. We need to definitely take this person to lockup. Right? That will give them a good push for them to call their supervisors and say, hey, we have somebody we need to transport to lockup because this person's out of control. Right? This person's acting irate and everything else. Listen, doesn't matter who you are, okay? I don't care who you are. Gangster, non-gangsters. We all know there's a person in uniform. You gotta respect that person. All right? Until that person disrespects you. Once they start disrespecting you, then you have something to say to that. But if they're wearing that uniform, you see them wearing that uniform, they're doing the job, they're doing a job, they're doing one of the most, not one of the most, they are doing the hardest job there is. They may not come back from that job. They may not come home to their family on that shift. I had to worry about that with my grandfather all the time. Mm-hmm. That was constantly a worry in the back of my head. I didn't want to lose my grandfather. And then when I lost my grandfather to cancer, well, I just shut everything down. And I left. Yep. I had my own way of dealing with it. I wasn't going to talk to counselors. No. I turned around and it was almost like a grace of God. Because my grandfather had just passed away, and a couple weeks had passed, and I came back to work, and I met one of the I met an out of town driver, and in dispatch when I showed up for work, and he needed extra help that day, and I said, well, when I'm finished up doing the tasks that they've asked me to do, I'll come by and I'll help you. And he goes, that would be great. That'd be awesome. Thank you. I can't pay you much. I don't have much money left. I said, don't worry about it. Right? I know how it is. I know when you're pinching pennies. It's fine. That man, I went after 10 hours of slave laboring, basically. I went and I helped for another 4.5, almost 5 hours with that out of town driver. And he gave me an opportunity. He said, if you come out west, we'll double your salary and we'll give you a much better life. I hesitated for a second. I was like, are you and I look at his rig, and his rig says Calgary, Alberta, and so is the trailer and everything, and he's got everything nice, pristine, a lot more nicer and pristine than the guys in Ontario do, or any of the guys out east. And I was like, okay. I was like, would you mind putting in a good word for me, maybe, please? He goes, definitely I will. I'll put it in for the Calgary office. If you want to put in for a transfer, they'll be more than happy to accept you. I was like, that's awesome. That's cool. Right on. Bryson, told you you'd be alive. You had surgery. You're good. Congratulations. I don't like surgery. Surgery scares me. Yeah, it's terrifying. I don't like the knives. And I don't like needles. Fuck no. Hell no. I had to get surgery once on my leg. You guys want to see that? Here we go. So, Bryson's great. Bryson's on the channel. He's back. He's happy. So we can't... Oh, damn it. You can't see it that good. It's right here. In the back. And, I was loading, north of the town of Caroline, here in Alberta. And we had to go through some brush for the access point. Right? The home had a lot of brush around, right? It was still a nice place, but just had a lot of brush. And what ended up happening was, well, it's tick season. So what I didn't know is I got bit by a tick. And then I was still working though. And I looked down at my leg and it feels weird, right? That specific spot. And it starts swelling up almost like a pimple. Okay? So I squeezed it out. And it squeezed out like a pimple, and I thought, okay, that's just sweat pimple, right? And I left it alone. No. The next day, it started getting purple and blue around that area. And then by day 2, I was still going back to work and still powering through it. And then by day 2, it had moved down into my foot. And it was black and purple and blue all up the right side of my foot, all the way up to almost my kneecap. Yeah. And I had to go to the hospital. And they told me at the hospital, it's a good thing you came when you did, because giving it one more day at least, and we probably would have been cutting your leg off. I was like, oh, wow. Okay. So, a tick bite is very serious. They turn around and cut open the calf of my leg, my right leg. They froze it all. I watched it all happen. They kept me awake for it. And I seen all this big, like solid, hard white pus coming out of me. Like it wasn't even normal. Like it wasn't a watery pus or anything. It was just like solid white, like solid white as rice. Like white as the clouds. And it was thick too. Right? And they kept pushing it, and the more they kept pushing, the more relief I had. Right? It was like that infection was building all throughout my leg within a couple days. Yeah, scary stuff. But Bryson, I'm glad you're here with us. Right? You're back. I knew your surgery would be alright. I prayed for you. Power of prayer, brother. Everybody pray. We all stay connected. Right? When we lose faith and connection with the community and with each other, that's when things go south. Right? If you look at your communities and everything, it's mostly built on the backs of hardworking, blue collar, and people who believe in community and morals and values and law of order. Okay? Patriotic Helldiver's back. Welcome back, brother. I gotta see something for a sec. Red Dead Redemption. All right. Well, uh, I'm gonna end the live stream here in about 10 minutes. Yeah. But again, I would like to please express this. My dear friend Maria, I shared a video about her earlier for everybody. Please pray for her. Go over to her channel, like and subscribe, and show her some love and support, please. Okay? She's battling some health problems. We're not going to go into full details. I don't want to dig into anybody's personal life like that. And myself, I deal with my own. And, you know, thank you, Patriotic Diver. And Hockey Kid, start playing. I know it's summertime. You got hockey fever. I tried playing NHL 24. Here's the thing. You know what's happening in NHL right now? Is they're okay. So for the I'm turning off the PS4. I'm gonna put the controller on its cradle. Hey, look. You guys all want to see my original controller? There's the original controller, everybody. Yep. I've kept it. It's still broken. It's broken because the left stick drifts everywhere and it doesn't even work properly anymore. I gotta get this controller fixed. I will at some point. It's on my list of shit to do, I guess. Yeah. And then I put my blue controller with it. Yeah. That's oh wait. Oh, I wanted to show that. That's what I want to do. Okay, so not only am I gonna show off the original controller, okay, this is the original headset that I started out with when I started playing PlayStation. Yep. Turtle Beach. They're really, it's a really standard headset. Plugs into your controller. Not the greatest sound quality, right? And basically little to no bass. Yeah. And then I had a set of Turtle Beach Elite 800 series that were wireless. They were nice. But then I have these. I have Turtle Beach plug-in ones again. But these suckers have amazing bass. And they've been awesome. And I've had these suckers for almost 2 years now. Yep. They're nice. I like before any one of you ask, why don't you stick to wireless? Because I like to game a lot, and I find with wireless headphones, when they're about to die, and you're in the middle of a game, I don't want that. Nope. Patriotic Diver? Nice. Hey, look. This headset here. Let me show you guys something. See? I can plug in the mic, or I can take it out. Right? Whereas on the other set, this set, took off the tape from the old phone. This set here, this Turtle Beach set, it has the mic built in, right? And you can't mute that sucker unless you press mute on the screen or something. With this, I can press a little side button, on and off. Mute on, mute off. Tango Charlie, we're ready to go. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. And what's cool about these, okay, you might think, well, that's a lot of foam, right? Doesn't that smell? Yeah, of course it does. Over time it smells. But you're able to take this sucker off. Yep. You can take both of them off. And they're relatively easy to put back on. It's not relatively a big shit show or anything like that. And I do recommend headphones that are padded, because okay, so versus these suckers, look over the ears. They wore out. You see? They wore down because I'd have to wash them. Right? Because your sweat and you know, smell, that kind of thing. But with having headphones like these, okay, they're padded. You can take the padding right off, wash it, let the padding dry out, and then you got brand new headphones. Yeah. And your headphones don't stink. Nope. And they work just perfectly fine. Yeah. The left part that goes on your ear is being held together for... You're a wire adapter with a mute button. Yeah, this headset was pretty cool. Thank you. I think I have the box for it still. No, I don't. No, I don't have the box for it anymore. I used to. So one of my very good friends, one of my close personal friends, they were in the United States working, and called me up and asked me and said, had seen one of my live streams, and I was live streaming with this sucker, and I was saying how poor quality it is and how I had to revert to this sucker because I had lost my I didn't lose, but they were stolen from me, my Turtle Beach Elites. And so they had said, well, can I get you a pair of Turtle Beach while I'm here in the States? I said, well, how much are they, right? And believe it or not, this pair was only $50 American. Can't buy it in Canada because I looked it up to try and buy this product in Canada, and they don't sell it in Canada. Like, they sell Turtle Beach, but not this one, not this headset. This headset's unique. This headset is powered through the controller. It still gives you amazing bass and gives you Dolby Digital 5.1 surround sound. Like, it's amazing. It's incredible. Nice. I would highly recommend it for your birthday. I treat myself for my birthday. For instance, the one year, I asked my landlord to pick me up this because it was on sale where they were at their work, right? I ended up paying $70 with tax and the warranty, but I treated myself to that. I treat myself to things here and there, right? And as all of you should, right? Your birthdays, um, well, for instance, my birthday I basically spend it alone, so I treat myself to a birthday present, and then same thing Christmas time, right? I'm going into now my fourth Christmas alone. 4 years now without family or loved one, spouse, etc. And I treat myself. I make sure I have something for myself at Christmas time, and it makes me. Even though I know I'm buying something for myself, it just gives me that feeling that something's there for me at Christmas, and I'm not fully alone. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't wish that feeling on nobody. Nope. Nobody should ever be alone at Christmas. I don't even want to think about it, but I think this year I might do a Christmas live stream. I might set up my Christmas tree. Well, I always set up my Christmas tree each year. But I was thinking of getting a white and blue colored with blue lights type Christmas tree this year. Yeah, because I'm kind of getting the green Christmas tree is kind of getting old. I mean, I got the fake Christmas tree now because before 2020 and that, um, oh crap, this hot weather. Mm-hmm. Hang on, let me itch this. This hot weather and the heat, man, it activates. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, I gotta put lotion back on my head too. If you live in Alberta, you'll bathe in ocean, or not in ocean. You will bathe in lotion if you have dry skin. I get kind of sensitive dry skin, and it, especially right here, right in this area of my head, drives me insane. Um, I will do Christmas live stream because I believe it's important. When I had to do my first Christmas alone, it was horrible. It was gut wrenching. I didn't know how to feel. I was so fucked up. Right? Yeah. See, Patriot Helldiver knows what I'm going through. When my head acts up in the heat. As soon as it starts getting too hot, man, holy crap. My he- Doesn't even matter how much lotion I put on sometimes. Some days just drive me up the freaking wall. I'll do Christmas live stream. When my very first Christmas alone, I ended up, that's how I got put in GTA. Yeah. I hadn't, man, I hope all is well too, brother. Love you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, when I was in 2020, I was barely in GTA because I was mostly on the road truck driving, right? And then when I finally got to spend my, well, not finally, but when I finally did, or not finally, I get, I don't even know how to say it. Just when I ended up spending my first Christmas alone, I looked at, I was feeling sorry for myself, right? And then I quickly snapped out of it and thought, well, what could I do right now to make me happy? And video games make me happy. I'm like, I'm buying a video game. I got money in my bank account. I'm treating myself. I'm going to buy myself something for Christmas. All right. So I bought GTA. I bought GTA Online for $19.99. I didn't have it on this system. I do now, right? Or I didn't have it in my thing because I'd only played it on my friend's account. And then I bought the Criminal Enterprise package for $4.99, which is normally sells for $14.99. I took all that and I started playing the game. Just kind of got lost in the world of GTA and have been ever since. Yeah. Matter of fact, the world of GTA shows me more respect than the real world. Yeah. The real world respects me, but the world of GTA respects me a lot now. Yeah. Especially after the years of dedication I've given back to the GTA communities, to the players, to keeping your tryhards, your griefers, and your barcodes out of their lobbies, out of your lobbies, running them out of the lobby, making sure that they don't come and harass you and troll you or stalk you. I love doing that shit. And I'm glad you guys voted me back in for another 4 years because it put a smile on my face. I'm actually glad to do it. And I will gladly do it for another 4 years. After that, no, though. Mm-mm. Now, we'll graduate in GTA 6. I'll still do police chief there. But, well, actually, I can't say I wouldn't. Actually, hang on. Let me retract that. I can't say that I would actually give up after the next 4 year term because they're probably going to expect me to do another 4 years in GTA 6 with my luck. Unless they turn around and miraculously start hating me all across the board, which that doesn't seem to be happening. That just the only people that hate me are the tryhards, the griefers, and the barcodes. You know, the online bullies. They call me an online bully. All right, the bullies called me an online bully. Why are you bullying me? No, here's the thing. I'm going to educate you, and I'll educate the rest of the world. I am the online bully's bully. I police the bullies. Doesn't mean I'm on their side. Nope. But I police them. They want to bully people? I can show you. I can show you just how scary and how much of an asshole bully I can be. If you want to put people down in GTA and kill people over and over again, I just remember one thing. My clan has every single disposal at our arsenal. Okay? We have every aircraft. We have all the tools to take each and every one of you griefing try-hard pieces of shit down. And you'll have two options. You'll be able to leave the lobby voluntarily, or you'll get embarrassed so bad that you'll have no choice but to leave the lobby. That's facts. Yeah. And here's the other thing. Some of you are wondering why I don't do live stream GTA anymore. Ask yourself this. Why doesn't your local police department live stream what they're doing in their cruiser? Public safety. And I don't need them knowing what I'm doing. And I don't want them knowing what lobby I'm in, or who I'm policing, or who I'm coming after. And they can't predict my moves, and they can't give their buddies a little warning about me. Fun facts. Anyways, take care of each other, right? Stay safe. God bless. Be good. I'm out of here for now. I'll be back. All right. See you soon.